To find the circumference around a circle, we have two formulas to choose from. And circumference is kind of like perimeter in that it's the outside of a shape, but it's the outside of a circular shape. So our two formulas, C for circumference equals 2 pi r, or C equals pi d. Those are two formulas we can choose from when trying to find circumference of a circle. Now remember that pi is a number, and so we approximate it to 3.14. It could also be approximated to 22/7. R stands for radius, D stands for diameter, and while we're defining letters, we'll go ahead and say C is for circumference. So let's look at an example of each formula. So if we have a radius of, let's say, 2 meters, what is the circumference? So radius of 2 meters, that would be the radius. If we're given radius, and let's look at the two formulas we can choose from again. I'm going to choose the one that has the r because we're given radius. So I'm going to plug in what I know. And if it doesn't tell you what to use as pi, we'll go ahead and use 3.14. So C is approximately 2 times 3.14 times the radius of 2. Now that the first 2 comes from the formula, the second 2 comes from radius. I like to multiply my whole numbers first. So 2 times 2 is 4. So we're going to multiply 4 times 3.14. That's 16, 4, 5, 12, 2 decimal places. So the circumference is approximately 12.56 meters. Let's look at an example where we're given diameter. So we'll say diameter is 14 centimeters. Find circumference. And this time I'll go ahead and say let's use pi approximated to 22/7. So we use the fraction when what we're given is divisible by 7. 14 is divisible by 7, so we'll go ahead and use that approximation. Diameter means all the way across, so that whole thing is 14 centimeters. We have a formula that calls for diameter, which was pi d. So I'll plug in for pi 22/7, and then for d 14. Now I can rewrite this as 22/7 times 14/1, and then use my rules of fractions. So I can cross cancel, and we'll multiply, so C is approximately 44 centimeters.